If you are finding yourself taking full responsibility for everyone's emotions in your relationships, this video is for you. Hi, I'm Amy, and welcome to my channel. Here we discuss spirituality and psychology so you can manifest your dream relationships. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about why it isn't possible for a relationship to work with just one of you doing the work. So what I often find with my clients, for example, and sometimes they're with somebody, sometimes it's an ex-partner who they want to manifest. And what I often find, there's a pattern here, particularly with the manifesting community, where they believe that just by them doing the work, that this relationship is going to succeed. And this is a fallacy, because relationships do take two people willing to do the work. So just because you are affirming or visualizing for somebody to show up as a new version of them, this is not going to be enough for you to have the relationship that you want, because the other person isn't actually showing up and doing the work. So these are the things you're going to want to see. If it is that you're in a relationship, or maybe an ex comes back, these are the things that you're going to want to look out for. Number one is, has there been any effort to grow from the relationship breakdown? So are they showing you that they have learned from the experience? Are they telling you, and taking accountability for their actions in the breakup or in the relationship as a whole? What have they learned about themselves? Are they in therapy? Are they doing online courses? All these things are a really good indicator that the person is showing up to want to actually work on the relationship. So the second thing you're going to want to look for is if their actions actually match what they've said. So if it is that they're saying, yes, I've learned, I've changed, are their actions actually matching up with what they say? So vet for this and look, because I'm not saying that they have to show up perfectly, but you at least want to see the needle moving. And when it is that you get into some conflict, for example, or you're asking or expressing a need to be met, how does that person react to that? Are they stonewalling you? Are they saying that they'll do one thing and not doing it? So vet for it and vet to see whether that person shows up for that. And if it is that this person has integrity and is showing up and saying what they and doing what they say that they'll do, then absolutely give this another go. So these are the things you want to be seeing, but you also need to be in a position where you are healing as well. If it is that when you broke up, you were still in anxious attachment and you've done no work and growth on yourself, then again, the relationship is likely to go through the same cycle over and over and over again. So during that time in the space between the breakup and getting back together, have you done the work on yourself? Have you addressed some of the issues that you had? Are you showing up and doing what you say you will do? And when both parties are in this situation where both of them want to heal and both of them really want to make this relationship work and develop together and grow together, then there isn't any reason at all why this relationship can't work. But what I often find is that people are doing the work and they're really, really wanting somebody who isn't actually showing up for them, who isn't actually showing up to do the work with them. And what's going to happen is you're just going to feel so resentful to the other person because they're not showing up, and because really you want to change somebody. And when we want to change somebody, when we're not accepting that person for who they are being right now in the present moment, of course you are going to feel resentful. But unfortunately, you can't make somebody change. You can't make somebody show up for you. So in that scenario, the only thing that you can do is choose yourself and prioritize yourself. Do you actually want to go through that process again and that painful cycle all over again that is going to really inhibit your own growth, your own work that you've done on yourself, and is really going to disturb your peace? So start to prioritize yourself in this and think, okay, if this situation, would I do this if I knew that this situation was going to happen again? Probably not. And it also isn't fair for you to take 100% responsibility for the relationship, because you're going to feel like you're dragging somebody through the mud just so that you don't have to feel abandoned. And this is what we want to move away from, because ultimately the breakup needs to be their catalyst as well. The breakup should be their path to finding themselves and for healing as well. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, drop a comment below and I will see you in the next video.